Okay students, today let's move on to the new topic, properties of integers under the operations addition and subtraction. Okay. So every number has some properties. Okay children. So all those properties are very important and they have some particular names. So first we are going to discuss the first important property of integers. Okay. That is, first property is closure property. Property is closure property. What do you mean by closure property? Do you have any idea? Closure property means when we add two integers or when we subtract two integers, the answer is also an integer. Once again, when we add two integers or subtract two integers, the answer should be an integer. Let's see examples. Okay. So I am taking first integer as a. A equal to positive 5. Second integer as b. B equal to negative 3. So what we are going to do? Let's add a plus b equal to, okay, positive 5 plus negative 3. Addition, you already learned the rule. So we get the answer positive 2. What is positive 2? It's also an integer. It's also an integer. Now, let's take subtraction. A minus b. So, positive 5 minus negative 3, which is equal to, subtraction has the rule changing subtraction. So, positive 5 plus positive 3, which is equal to positive 8. Positive 8 is also an integer. Okay, and this property is known as, what do you call? Closure property. When we add two integers, answer is an integer. When we subtract two integers, the answer is an integer. Therefore, we can say that a plus b and a minus b both are integers. And this property is known as closure property. So we can say in general, if a and b are two integers, then a plus b and a minus b also be an integer. And this property is known as closure property. Once again, if a and b are two integers, then a plus b and a minus b is also an integer. Is that clear? And this property is known as closure property. Okay. Now let's move on to the second property. Second property is commutative property. Commutative property. What's the property name? Commutative property. What is commutative property? Commutative property is, just like in closure property we said, when we add two integers in any order or subtract two integers in any order, the answer should be the same. For example, let's take two integers, a equal to positive 4 and b is equal to negative 3. Okay, first let's add a plus b is equal to, what do you get? Positive 4 plus negative 3. Okay, so the answer is, what's the answer? Positive 4 plus negative 3. We know the rule of addition. So positive 4 plus negative 3 is positive 1. Okay, now change the order, reverse the order. Instead of a plus b, we will do b plus a. Okay, when we do b plus a, let's see what's the answer. Negative 3 plus positive 4. Yeah, so when you add rule of integers addition, so we will get again the answer positive 1. What you can see the answer? Are the answers same? Yes, both the answers are same. So same answer. Okay, so when we added two integers in any order, the answer is coming the same. Now let's take subtraction. First, a minus b. What is a minus b? Positive 4 minus negative 3, which is positive 4. Subtraction changing, it becomes addition, and positive 3, additive inverse. Okay, so we get answer positive 7. Now reverse, b minus a, that is negative 3 minus positive 4, which is equal to negative 3 plus negative 4, which is equal to negative 7. Here what you can see, the answer, first answer is positive 7, second answer is negative 7. Are they same? No, here the answers are different. Different answer. So what we can say from here? Commutative property is true only for addition of integers. For subtraction of integers, commutative property is not true. So what we can say? The rule is a and b are two integers, then a plus b is equal to b plus a, and a minus b is not equal to b minus a, and this property is known as commutative property. So once again, what is commutative property? When we add two integers in any order, a plus b, b plus a, the answer will come the same. But when we subtract two integers in any order, the answer will not come same. So commutative property is true for integers only under the operation addition, and for subtraction it is false. A plus b equal to b plus a. What is the meaning of this? Commutative property. This property is known as commutative property. Adding two numbers in any order. But commutative property is not true for integers under the operation subtraction. Okay? Next we move on to third property. Okay children, I hope you understood the two properties, closure property and commutative property. Next let's move on to the third property. Okay, that is associative property. Okay, what is associative property? Already we have seen commutative property. There we took two integers and added in any order and subtracted in any order, and we could see that addition is true for commutative property of integers, but subtraction is not true. Just like that, instead of two integers, we need to take three integers. Okay, so a equal to, instead of two integers, let's take 3. A equals to positive 3, B is equal to negative 4 and C equal to negative 5. So let's do the addition. Okay. A plus B plus C. Addition cannot be done at a stretch together. What we have to do is we will do grouping. And this grouping is known as association. Associating. Grouping. So let's group two numbers. Grouping can be done in any order. Okay. So positive 3 plus negative 4. Grouping plus negative 5. So do the grouping first. Rule positive, negative. So what we get? Subtract and put the bigger number sign. So negative 1 plus negative 5. Okay, negative 1 plus negative 5. Again addition, same sign. So add and put the same sign. Answer is negative 6. Clear? So we took 3 integers. A positive 3, B negative 4 and C negative 5. Then we did the addition of 3 integers. A plus B plus C. So we did the grouping of A and B. Grouping is known as associating. So grouping is done. So positive 3 plus negative 4 grouping plus negative 5. Here we applied the rule of addition. Answer came negative 1 plus negative 5. Same sign add. Answer is negative 6. This is done by one way of grouping. Now I am going to do the second way of grouping. Okay. Second way of grouping is, so our answer is negative 6. Next way of grouping, A plus B plus C. I am going to group B and C. Okay, which is equal to A positive 3 plus B negative 4 plus C negative 5. So positive 3 plus, when you do the addition of this, two integers having same sign. So what we will do? Add and put the same sign. So we will get negative 9. Now two integers are having different sign. Yes. So we have to subtract and put the bigger number sign. So the answer is negative 6. Now look at the answer which we got at first. Now we got the answers. They are same answers. Same answers. So what we can say? A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Associative property is true for addition of integers. Okay. Next, subtraction. As we have already seen in commutative property, when we reverse the order of subtraction, answers are different. So the same thing happened here also. When you reverse the order of subtraction, the answer will come different. So no need of doing the associative property of subtraction, because it's already clear in the commutative property that subtraction is not true. So we can say that A minus B minus C is not equal to A minus B minus C. Okay, so we have seen 3 properties now: closure property, commutative property and associative property. So associative property is, if A, B and C are 3 integers, then A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. And this property is known as associative property of integers under the operation addition.